Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica. I'm here to do a general read today. I don't have anything in particular that we're going to be focusing on, so not necessarily drilling down onto career or finance or love. We're just going to pull some cards and see what spirit in the universe, what message they're trying to send you today. Now, this is a general read, so only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest behind for someone else who might need to hear these messages. Go ahead and do one more good shuffle. God, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, give us some messages for Virgo today. What does Virgo need to hear? All right, let's see. Oh, one popped out. Let's see. So we've got death. Let's see, we've got two here. We've got the Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Let's see, Spirit, can you give me two more? Two more for Virgo. What else do we want Virgo to know? What other messages do we have for Virgo? Okay, we've got the Seven of Cups. Let's see, that one wanted to pop out, but it didn't. Let's get one more. One more, Spirit. All right, Strength. Actually, you had quite a few, so let's do this. Strength, Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. You know, the Nine of Cups talks about fulfillment. It talks about being content, finding our happiness, having an abundance, whether that's an abundance of wealth, whether that's an abundance of love. It's definitely a card of fulfillment. This might be coming to you after you move on to a new journey here, because what the Eight of Cups says is this is you leaving, exploring. This could be after some self-discovery or just you wanting to go out and discover something new here. It will bring you a lot of happiness. The Ten of Cups is amazing. This is overall abundant happiness, harmony, balance here. So perhaps you were very upset with where you were before, and this is letting you know that once you move on to this new journey, you're going to have an amazing amount of happiness coming your way. And Page of Cups. So, you know, that talks about something that's just beginning. This is something new. This is a new energy that's being put into this. You know, perhaps you're using your creativity at this time in order to create this new path for yourself. So this is beautiful. This shows that you're on your way. You might have just started, but this new beginning is going to bring you an amazing amount of happiness here. Starting out with the Death, I mean, that's the perfect way to start this after showing that new journey coming in. This is the ending of something old and the beginning of something new. Essentially, this is transformation and change, the end of the cycle. So definitely ending this a cycle after looks like pain and heartache with the Three of Swords energy here. So perhaps this is more of a relationship message. It could not be. I think it could relate either way. But this card, this Death card, is so beautiful to me. You know, you have this man with the death mask on, but you also see all of the flowers and you see all of this beauty within it. He might be in a barren land, but he's heading towards somewheres, you know, and he's bringing forth blooms. Death is not a bad card at all. It's the beginning of something new. So it's such a pretty card. So yeah, with the Three of Swords, they definitely could have been some pain, some heartache there. A lot of grief. It could have been a third-party situation. With the Eight of Wands, you know, this, again, is movement forward momentum, taking action. So it looks like wherever it was that had you stuck here, you have decided to move on. This is you taking action to go towards a different place. With the Seven of Cups, you know, this could have been you sitting there with a lot of confusion. Whatever situation you were in could have left you with a lot of confusion here. You know, I don't know if this, we can tie it to a relationship. It really does look like it's going that way. If you had a partner, perhaps they were indecisive about you, or just did not give you the clarity that you needed in order for you to be sure that you were secure within this relationship. It probably did take a lot of strength to move forward past this, but it absolutely looks like you are, Virgo. You know, strength means so many things here. Definitely just having the courage to move forward into this new start, but really tapping into your inner self as well as your self-control. So I don't even know if perhaps you've looked at your own triggers lately and have really done a deep dive into your own self-reflection to see what it is that you want and to improve yourself enough with going forward with that. You know, the Nine of Wands is really resilience, determination, perseverance, having that strength and that courage to move forward, but also to come forth as a better you, a happier you, a more vibrant you, a you that you would want, you know, moving forward, who you want to see yourself as. With the Seven of Pentacles here, you know, this is hard work. This is patience as well. So, you know, you can really see that you've taken your time. You've thought things over. You've thought things through. And in the end, it looks like you decided to listen to your intuition. You know, this is you tapping in to what your hopes and desires and wishes are. And this is someone who knows exactly what they want, exactly what they deserve, exactly what they're looking for. And they're not going to let anyone take that away from them. They're going to make sure that they get their ultimate happiness as well. You know, you're standing in your power. You're standing in your beauty. You're standing in your strength. And that's a beautiful card to end this with. We'll get some clarifiers. Let's see what we can clarify here. So let's pull a few more cards. Let's clarify death, please, Spirit. Give us some more cards on death. What other messages for Virgo do we have with the death card? Okay, Nine of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this was fear, anxiety, worry. You know, wherever you were stuck at in the past, it left you with a lot of that. You're probably ready to drop that and move past that. But where you were before wasn't giving you what you needed. It just left you with more pain, more fear, more anxiety than what you would have wanted to begin with. I do see Six of Wands here. So that is victory. You know, this new start, this new beginning, this ending of this old cycle and beginning of a new cycle will have victory for you here, Virgo. So that's a beautiful card for that as well. And lastly, we have the Knight of Swords. You know, this is all about a knight that's taking action. This is someone who's making an intelligent decision here. They have their smarts about them. They know what it is that they want, but they're also taking that action and moving forward in that situation in order to provide that better life for themselves. We're going to go ahead and that one jumped out before I was ready. Let's see. We're going to clarify the Three of Swords here. So let's see what we have on the Three of Swords. What messages for the Three of Swords? Okay. We had a bunch pop out, but this one actually popped up. So this is the Page of Cups here. This is someone, you know, who's just beginning something. They're creative. This is the newness. It's someone who's taking that spark that they might have within themselves and really bringing it to fruition. You know, whatever it is that you've been longing for, this is you at the very beginning stage of really manifesting this and bringing this into new life here. Anything else for the Three of Swords? Let's see, we've got two that jumped out. So the Star, I mean, that's gorgeous. So this is all about hope and inspiration. It's also about renewal, you know, and you have this jar full of magic. You can look at it as almost a jar full of their own manifestation here. And not only is it full and not only is it so large, but, you know, it's so overflowing that it's reaching out and they can just grab that magic whenever they're ready for it. So that's a beautiful card. And then lastly, we have the Three of Cups on that. And you know, that's all about joy and celebration and abundance as well. So all good things after this heartache here. Eight of Wands. Let's see. What else can we have about the Eight of Wands? So Ace of Cups. New beginnings. Perhaps new love coming in. You know, this is the start perhaps of a new relationship for you. So that's gorgeous. Let's see what else. What else can we say about this? So we have the Four of Cups here. Yeah, I mean, you could have been definitely disappointed in the past. You know, this is someone who perhaps was emotionally detached from you, wasn't really giving you what you need, wasn't giving you the love that you were looking for. Someone who was very much taking and not giving. So I can definitely see why this cycle you would want to end this. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, and then the Devil. Perhaps a lot of temptations there. A lot of, it could be addictions, but it could just be materialism. It could be someone that was just greedy. It could be someone that was trying to possibly control you. This is a very controlling person, very selfish, very self-centered, you know, worried about what their wants and needs are and not really giving you any type of empathy or any type of understanding when it comes to what it was that you needed. You know, definitely not pouring into your cup when you were pouring into theirs. Let's do the Seven of Cups. A card down. Let's see where that one went. All right. What is this? Temperance. Temperance is all about balance, harmony. You know, this is what you've been wanting. You've been wanting someone to come in maybe and give you that equal give and take. You're tired of the drama. You're tired of someone who's coming in, making promises and not keeping those promises here. Okay, and then we also have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, this is growth, this is expansion, this is progress. So you're making progress towards this decision and where it is that you want to go. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. Yeah, you're gaining your confidence, you're gaining the passion. You know, you're using your creativity in order to develop this new happiness in your life, this new thing that it is that you want here. On top of strength, I was going to clarify this one popped out and I can't not take it. This is the Ten of Pentacles here. You know, this is overall wealth. This is abundance. This is all of the good things. This is also stability and security. And those are all of the things that you were lacking before. And it looks like it does want to come into fruition for you. So this is Spirit letting you know you're definitely on the right path if you have chosen to end this and go towards whatever's new for you. All right, let's go ahead and do the Nine of Wands here. This was all about your resilience, your determination, your perseverance. All right, you had quite a few jump out. So we have the Seven of Swords. This is talking about someone who might have been deceptive with you, kept a lot of secrets here. But with the Ten of Cups, another beautiful card full of happiness, full of harmony, full of balance. Definitely, perhaps this is someone who wasn't able to give you this in the past, and this is really what you're looking for now. The Moon also came out. Could have been a lot of hidden emotions here, or perhaps they hid their emotions from you. You know, they were not someone who was openly emotional with you. There could have been some emotional immaturity there as well. But this also talks about the subconscious and using your intuition. And your intuition might have been guiding you, letting you know that this situation was no longer for you. And then we also have the Page of Swords here. And this is all about curiosity. But this is also about honesty. And that's what we're really looking for, is someone who's going to be honest with us and stop keeping those secrets from us and stop hiding all of those things from us. Give us the clarity that we need. Give us the truth that we need. Stop the deception. Stop the lies. What we're looking for is that clarity. We're looking for someone who is able to be honest with us. All right, on the Seven of Pentacles, that's about hard work and patience, perseverance. So I'm going to clarify that with the Six of Pentacles here. You know, this is someone who's generous and is kind and it shares in their richness and, you know, is charitable, and this is giving. So that's a beautiful energy to go into here. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is someone who's passionate, who has a lot of fiery energy in them. You know, they also have this movement going forward. You have that lion there, which is, you know, same as within the Strength card here. This is someone who has that fire, that passion, that strength to really move forward. You see him walking straight towards us, and he's walking with a purpose here. He knows what he wants, and he's going to go after it. And then finally, High Priestess. Let's see what we can say about High Priestess. What other messages in regards to High Priestess do we have here for Virgo? What else for Virgo? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is stability, security. A lot of that coming out in your reading. This is what you're really wanting. This is what you're really worth. I think the universe is letting you know this is where you need to go towards. This is what we need to look towards going forward. You know, just be careful. Even use that moon with that self-reflection. You know, use the other cards that we've gotten for that self-reflection here in order to really go within. Think about what it is that you want. Think about what it is that you would like your next relationship to be in. And make sure that you're going towards those values. The values that I'm seeing here that are popping out is a lot of balance, a lot of harmony, a lot of security, a lot of stability. Someone who says that they're going to do something and actually follows through with it. Not someone who makes a whole bunch of false promises and then fails to deliver on that. One more, Spirit. One more for the High Priestess, for the stability, the security. Someone we have here. Let's see, this one wanted to pop out. Then some Five of Wands. Yeah, this is what you're trying to get away from. Five of Wands talks about conflict. It talks about challenges. You know, this is chaos. You're looking for something that you're able to find peace with and calm with and really get out of this place of just constantly feeling like there is no stability and security here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you. See what messages Spirit would like to send to just wrap this message up for you guys. Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo to tie this whole message together? Give us some good positive messages for Virgo. For this happiness that's coming in. For this new thing that they're about to experience here. If you've made it this far, if you wouldn't mind just liking this video, hitting that subscribe button. It's a very small gesture, but it makes a tremendous difference to me and to my channel. And it would be much appreciated. So thank you so much if you are still with me. And let's go ahead and pull some cards. We'll go ahead and pull 2 cards for you. Let's see. What 2 cards? What messages do we have, Spirit, for Virgo? What oracle messages do we have for Virgo? So we have Lady of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. And Root Girl, the Disowned Self. So let's see what these messages want to say to us today. All right, so number 34. Past lessons, being well informed, ancestral wisdom. There are times when you're meant to discover and explore new terrain in your life, even to be part of a wave of change. This is one of those times, and what you're contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others have laid well-worn paths and left wisdom for you to rely and reflect upon. This is so you have a better understanding of the potentials and possible pitfalls on your journey. When you know the lay of the land, you are better able to fully experience what is being offered to you. I think that's a beautiful message so far, you know, talking about that self-reflection, talking about old patterns and behaviors, really thinking about what values it is that you want and, you know, going towards that and not just the same repeated cycle that we've had in the past. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or good advice from an expert or elder. That way, you will be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed. Knowing you have a map, now you can be curious about what else is here. This is a path that promises success in all areas. Where others before you have dared to tread, you will discover the treasure they have left behind for you to make your own. So it's beautiful. You know, it talks about life experiences. People who are older than us, they've already experienced those life lessons. It's a beautiful thing to go to someone who might be older and wiser and ask them for that wisdom. And for anyone who doesn't have that person, perhaps just tap into your connection with your ancestors to allow them to guide you from the other side, because I promise you they are with you and they will help guide you through all things in life, even when times are hard. They're right there with us. So let's go to Root Girl, the disowned self. This is number 46. The disowned self, hidden beauty, the need for acceptance and love. Root Girl sits shivering, unclean and naked at the base of the tree of the self. She is unloved, unwanted, and shunned for her deformities. She has no hope but is safe burrowing underground to dwell near the deepest roots of this sacred tree. Who is she to you? Could this urchin be the one part of you that, reintegrated, can lead you to wholeness and true purpose? This is a part of you, the embodiment of deeply flawed perception of your failures, manifesting as guilt and shame. When you project envy onto others or any emotion or instinct that you've learned to repress or deem unnatural, it's this homeless child self crying for attention, acceptance, and love. You want to lash out, ignore it, push it aside, all the while refusing to acknowledge this ugly quality as belonging to you. Ah, but if you would only look into the Root Girl's eyes and see the beauty and the unmet need, your unmet need. Here we go, Virgo. We were talking about our needs being unmet. You would realize that this part of you asks for your compassion and understanding. This part of you was born when you were wounded and were conditioned to believe you're not whole, that your expression of self is somehow too much or too little. You may have even inherited this creature from your ancestors. However, it was this child's self came to be curled up at the roots of your sacred tree self. It's time to welcome her into your heart. When you do, everything you've been searching for becomes illuminated, and your path lights up with renewed purpose. When you come to love Root Girl and claim her as your own, accepting her and your humanity, she is transformed just as you are. Then all manner of magic begins to arrive in abundant form. Look for the beauty. I love that message, and I love what it states here. You know, a lot of times we wind up in these toxic cycles and these toxic relationships, and we go down paths that are truly not where we should be. And a lot of it does have to do with our own pain and our own insecurities within ourselves. Because once we gain that self-worth, once we gain that strength, we realize we don't deserve that treatment from anyone, and it's so much easier for us to leave those relationships way sooner than we do when we still hold on to that past hurt. And this card and this message just really reminds me of, you know, tapping into that inner wounded child, you know, and figuring out what those deep hurts might be within your life. And if you can recognize those and you can heal those parts of yourself, you do come out more beautiful and more abundant and happier, and just experience more joy within life, because we no longer have that guilt and that shame and that feeling of unworthiness holding us back and holding us down. So I think this was a beautiful message. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much, Virgo. I have really enjoyed delivering this message to you, and I hope that you've enjoyed receiving it as well. Until next time, bye, Virgo.